Good day to you. We bring you the Lord's Word and the Lord's vision. The Lord's vision came from David going to worship in that tent of curtains where the Ark of the Covenant was, near his house, in a special tent, but it was still a simple tent. But David knew that between the cherubim on the ark rested the glory of God in that special place. And because David had a heart after God, God allowed him to come near into the presence of the ark, which only a Levite could, but he was allowed to come. He worshipped the Lord till the glory of the Lord he knew very closely. My glory and the lifter of my head, he said. That was David. So all the defense of Israel depended on the king of Israel, David, dwelling in the glory of God. Glory of God was Israel's defense against so many nations. And as long as God's glory dwelt in Zion, nobody could touch Israel. But when glory departed, Israel became vulnerable and was overrun by the enemies. So David learned this principle to go into the tabernacle of the Lord, that place of curtains, and visit his glory. And this is Psalm 63. This says when enemies are trying to get at him, he says in Psalm 63 verse 5, "My soul, wait in silence for God only, for my hope is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my stronghold, I shall not be shaken. O God, my salvation and my glory, on God my salvation and my glory rest. The rock of my strength, my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times." So that's how David trusted the Lord for himself. David trusted God's glory to protect Israel, and it worked well for him. In our nations, we also can trust the glory of God to be our protection. I just thought there are two kinds of glory. One, the power of his glory with which he can remove a king. He can put to the ground a Saul of Tarsus that's harassing his people. That's the power of his glory which he sovereignly chooses to use at his discretion at any place. Just the way he can use lightning or rain for his glory, or to supply the needs of people, or to execute his vengeance. But there's another part of his glory, the love of his glory. So when a saint gives himself to God's affections, the glory of the Lord seeks that saint. When the saint says, "O Lord, as the deer pants for brooks of water, my heart pants after thee, O God," and then the glory of the Lord comes seeking, Lord's love comes seeking, that is also glory. So the little flock that seeks the Lord, that thirsts after God, and we can do this every day, and his love surrounds us. So glory is power. We will never be powerless. Glory is also his love, coming to those who love him and seek after him, seek for his favor, seek his presence, seek his tenderness, and the glory of the Lord comes. May there be in every nation those who seek him, and because of them, the glory of the Lord comes and protects the nations from the wiles of the enemy. This is our solution for nations. At a time the pandemic is overrunning and the global rulers are planning to take on humanity with this, that, and the other, the glory of the Lord is our defense. And as we are clothed in his glory, and as we yearn for him, one day we will meet with him when he comes. So we are waiting in the place where his glory will come to us. Oh, that you would rend the heavens and come down. This is Isaiah 64. When you did awesome things which we did not expect, for from days of old they have not heard or perceived by ear, nor have the eyes seen a God besides you, who acts on behalf of the one who waits for him. You meet him who rejoices in doing righteousness, who remembers you in your ways. That's glory comes. This is where we are meeting for the Lord to come. And as you wait in the way he comes, that's glory. and such nations will be saved because of the glory of the Lord. God bless you and keep you.